Steve Thornton, player coach of the Belfast Giants. Steve, I guess you must be sick of the sight of Manchester.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of each other, and I thought it would have probably been fair to get each other in the playoffs. Two tired teams, a lot of ice packs. At least we'd have both been tired, It was a battle out there tonight, and you got to give credit to both teams. It's going to be the same on Thursday, and then we regroup. And these games are easy to get motivated for. Now you're playing in playoffs and going for cups, so there's no excuses anymore.
The phrase "no quarter asked, no quarter given" comes to mind. It really was a hell for leather game tonight, despite both teams being a little bit tired.
Yeah, I think it has been against Manchester. It's been pretty tight all season against them. We've had more wins than losses, but apart from one period, it seems like it's been a one-goal game almost every time. I thought that we had the run of the play for the first 40 minutes, and we're unlucky not to be up by quite a few goals. I thought Murph played unbelievable. I thought our shooters weren't bearing down enough for points. And then you get the feeling like it's going to be one of those games, like after the second period. I thought maybe the turning point was, a couple injuries for Manchester. Like they stepped their game up. Like a lot of guys in there picked up their game and took on the big minutes. And I think we took our foot off the gas, expecting it to be easy. And I think that's where the game turned around, where you would have expected us to come out in the third period and kept the cycle going in their zone and really work their D and create chances out of nothing from the corners, which we had been doing. But it turned into a neutral zone matchup where it was tit for tat with chances. They'd get a good chance, we get a good chance, and not really the game that we want to get into with Manchester. They've got some pretty opportunistic guys and guys that can score when they get their chances.
Now, before the game, obviously before the weekend, you had the choice of Jason Rushton or Shane Johnson. How key was it to get Johnny back in the D?
Well, I thought we were lacking a little bit defensively. It's hard to go at 4D, man, and you guys know what it's been like, especially when you get teams like when you are tired, you tend to play in your zone more because you just don't have the legs to get out, and it's just the cycle that teams have, and you almost have to change. I mean, both teams haven't had the best run going into the end of the season because you almost have to pick your spots. We played a different style for the last probably 6-7 league games, trying to conserve a little bit of energy here and there, like still playing to win, but it gets to a point where you can tire your D out a little bit. We were trying forwards back there to give them a break, and I know Manchester were doing the same, like posting a couple of guys high and trying to play a defensive system. But I just think our team, at the beginning of the season, this is the team I signed, and we had a great run at the beginning. Getting a D-man healthy like Johnny, he's been a great player in this league for a long time. They've put in the hard work, and they deserve to be going for these trophies.
Well, Steve, it's all hinges now on Thursday in the Odyssey. You expect a big crowd and a fantastic atmosphere?
We hope so. I think that was a little bit of the difference at the last Cup finals. We were at Dundonald. The Phoenix had never really seen that building before, and we got out to a good start because the fans are right on top of you, and it was a good environment. Like they say that, the home ice advantage can give you an extra goal, and that's the type of fans that can do it for you. Being just right on top of the game and quite loud. And we need that from the Odyssey. It's a big game for us. It's another cup on the line, and winning one at home again, it would be massive for our season, just as it would for the Phoenix. And the fans play a huge part in that, and they play a huge part in the celebrations if we win.
Well, I'm sure there'll be a large contingent there from Manchester on Thursday. We look forward to another great game. Steve Thornton, thanks for joining us.
Thank you very much.